Alrighty, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechahakwadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. This is the brother Yeshaya, and this quick video is going to be based off the title. As you see, JD Vance warns that UFOs could be demons flying around Earth, vows to get to the bottom of it. Now, we know in their media, which is a form of their witchcraft, which media goes back to medium. All right. They're putting fear mongering tactics and they're just trying to throw you off. And in the midst of it, they want to mix in all type of emotions that will have you throw it off mentally. OK, fear, anger, confusion. OK, that's what the scriptures say, with perplexity. Because when it's all said and done and their witchcraft comes to full fruition, okay, at the height of it, these people are really going to be down and out, especially with that juice, okay. That now, people keep forgetting about that. They have this juice circulating in them, and they're like half dinosaur right now, like Elder Yashwamba always says, man. So yeah, and they notice the signs of heaven, and they're dismayed of them because the signs of heaven are really for us, and the signs of heaven could include the actual chariots, right? Because brothers have seen chariots. It says, "Look up, for your redemption draweth nigh." Okay, yeah, the scriptures say, "Look up, your redemption draweth nigh." I think I might end it with that one, okay? Because that's a beautiful one that talks about, it speaks on or speaks towards the chariots. Okay, so without further ado, this is JD Vance warns that UFOs could be demons flying around Earth, vows to get to the bottom of it. Washington, Vice President JD Vance speculated that UFOs could actually be demons, quote unquote, flying around Earth, contending that ancient civilizations believed they had encounters with such vile creatures. Now, I'm just going to say this. Demons do exist, okay? We know. I know that demons exist, man. All right, brothers get plagued by them all the time. We're constantly rebuking them. We're constantly fighting them in the version of, as known as, the wiles of the devil. Okay, these thoughts, these certain triggers that if played into could really throw us off our rocker or throw us off our point, throw us off our pivot. All right, so it's always good to know that they do exist, but their role, okay, as far as what the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has set up for them is not that of messengers or that of of a positive sense. Basically, distributing the Rakah Hakwadash, which the scriptures say that that the angels are ministering spirits. Okay, no, the purpose for angels, angels on the left hand side and demons is to plague. Okay, is to be opposition. Okay, just as the Lord is righteous. All right, he's balanced because he he creates good and he creates evil. Okay, he the Lord does all these things. Let's go ahead and get that real fast. Isaiah 45:7. This is Isaiah 45. I'm gonna start at 6. Isaiah 45:6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. So the Lord creates, left hand angels. He creates right hand angels. Okay, and it's all to fulfill his purpose on earth. Okay, it's a balance. All right, but the duty of the left hand angels is totally different from that of the right hand angels, because like I said, okay, the scriptures say what they are ministering spirits. Let me see. Yeah, Hebrews 1:14. Are not they? All right. Hebrews 1 and 14. Are not they all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? So the angels are the Holy Spirit. They make up, the group that is responsible for the dispensation of the gospel and also for the avoidance of certain minds being enlightened for this gospel, because what? It said that they will be healed. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't want everyone to be healed, because what? Prophecy has to be fulfilled. He would not break his word even for his great name's sake. Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. So for prophecy's sake, the angels are literally volleying, aka sending the Rakah Hakwadash back, to the Lord to fulfill the prophecy of certain individuals not being worthy to be able to get this thing, man. Okay, 2/3 of our people roughly over here in Babylon the Great. Okay, and the rest of you wicked, right? So let's go back into it. Vice President J.D. Vance speculated that UFOs could actually be demons flying around Earth, contending that ancient civilizations believed they had encounters with such vile creatures. I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway, but that's a long discussion. Vance told conservative podcaster Benji Johnson. I mean, every great world religion, including Christianity, the one I believe in, yeah, as understood, there are weird things out there, he later added. When I hear about an extra natural phenomenon, that's when I go to the Christian understanding that there's a lot of good out there, but there's also evil out there. So there you go, extra natural phenomenon, or extra, they want to say extraterrestrial, they like to call the aliens extraterrestrial ETs, but this is an extra natural phenomenon, right? All right. And this is what the Lord says about extra, whatever he said, phenomena. Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay, so that can be, the constellations. That can be the planets aligning. That can be the solar and lunar eclipses. Anything that they see, because they do monitor space, because they know that Yahweh Shah is dealing in space, and they have certain things that you can link up in secular history. Like I think the fall of Alexander or Caesar, or one of them, basically a comet had came, and it was like a six-tailed comet or something. I forgot what it was, but it came before the fall of I forgot, is it an ancient kingdom or an ancient ruler, which that could be synonymous because the rulers are over the kingdom. So if a ruler falls, sometimes it's synonymous with the whole kingdom falling, So yeah, they are very dismayed at the signs of heaven, man, because it's not for them. All right. And these are the angels, man. Okay. That's why, we look up, and because our redemption is jar off now. Here, I think that one of the devil's greatest tricks is to convince people he never existed. Nah, that's y'all's greatest trick. Y'all's greatest trick is that y'all are not Satan's seed on the earth, and that y'all are just these angelical people, these white people, these nice, well, nice goes into the word naive, holy, pure people, when y'all are exactly the complete opposite. All right, literally. JD Vance tells me that UFOs are demons. I think they're demons. I don't think they're aliens. They're just weird things out there that are very difficult to explain. The vice president tells me he's going to Area 51 with his top secret clearance to find out. Yeah, this is all a shit show, man. They just want to divert you away from what's going on, in current affairs and this war and everything, man. It's just nothing but bullshit to keep the masses dumbed down and keep you distracted. Okay, while they, under this behind the scenes are doing complete madness and prescribing unrighteous decrees. Okay, like the book Isaiah 10 states. All right, woe to him to that um right Subscribe unrighteous decrees, which they subscribed. Totally butchered that, but y'all know where I was going with it. So, uh, I got a couple more. Okay, just to end this off. Um, this is the book of Second Chronicles, because our forefathers have seen chariots and dealt with chariots, man. Okay, and it's not cryptic or a secret or a mystery who the occupants of these chariots are, man. Second Chronicles 16:9. For the eyes of the Lord Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore from henceforth thou shalt have war. So we see chariots, man. Chariots visit us. Chariots visit camps. Chariots visit brothers. I remember a while ago, this was years ago, me and brother was at camp, and a fleet of chariots, pulled up on us, man. Okay, flying, I'm talking about, it was hundreds. And for some strange reason, this is just being truthful. The brother didn't see it, but I saw it and I recorded it, and it's for everyone to see. It's on my YouTube page. I'm gonna have to go to it. It's on my charts, but yeah, let me go to it. Forget it. Here it is. Y'all see that? Fleet of chariots. In the Valley, South Carolina, baby. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Bashim Kakadash, man. Yeah, you see those? Those are not like birds that's just appearing and disappearing, or light specks or whatever, you might want to say. Those are the chariots of the Lord, and they are occupied by the heavenly host, his army, the angels. All right? His mighty ones. See that? So there you go. Okay. Now back to it. Yeah, so we know the occupants of these chariots, man. Okay, they're not, if they were to appear, you had times in the past where they would appear and you had niggas trying to shoot them down. Like, come on, man. Proverbs 15:3, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So he uses his angels. Okay, he could easily have them appear out of nowhere, or appear here and flash here and float and not have a vessel for them to maneuver. But the Lord is the Lord, man. Okay, he's flashy. He's everything that us Jakes here on earth that they would say, oh, these people are this and that. The Lord made us that way. All right, the origins come from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. So you don't think your ass got a raggedy ass Jeep or a fucking Yukon Denali, but the Lord can't have technologies in the universe or in the heavens to where he has vehicles that can maneuver throughout Earth, bend time and space, and impervious to the elements. It's the Lord, man. Okay, and matter of fact, Yahweh Shai is coming back on a chariot. How about that? All right, Yahweh Shai is coming back on a chariot. I'm gonna say that for last because I got a couple more. I'm gonna hit the book of Sirach. So how about that? He's coming back on a chariot. All right. Sirach 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering their most secret parts. So there you go. Okay. The angels of the Lord, they go in and throughout the earth, man, and brothers see them. Okay, sometimes they hide themselves. You can see something and you thought you saw something in the air. It probably was a chariot. Okay, it's probably just wanted to show real fast, and it also boosts our faith, just like it boosts our faith, just like I read earlier. Okay, he's showing himself on behalf of the ones that believe on him to boost our faith. When we see these things, man, it really is a faith booster, because You know, not a lot of us see chariots a lot, but when we do, it's a faith booster because we know exactly why the Lord did that, to boost our faith and not to make us scared, just like the average heathen would be if they were to see chariots, you know, like they're doing now, wanting to wage war on the chariot. You're gonna shoot your damn uh, uh, High Point, your goddamn Sig Sawyer at a chariot, and you think it's gonna do something, man. Just people are just really low level. They're really retarded, like the scriptures say, man. What's it called? Sottish, or stupid. Psalm 68:17, the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. And we had chariots, okay? We had chariots leading us. It was a chariot that led us out, and Yahushua was in that chariot. A pillar of fire by night and a light by day, cloud of light by day, cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. That was Yahushua got in that chariot. All right. You know, chariots that abducted translated Elijah. Okay. You know, let's go to it. All right. Shit. I think that's 2 Kings 2:12. And it reads, and Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in two pieces. So he saw the chariots. And what did the chariots do? All right, they translated Elisha. There it is. Let me read up at 11. 2 Kings 2:11. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And that whirlwind is the same verbiage to describe the chariots or the vehicles of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. So there you go. Okay. And one more, because if Elisha would have said this, he would have been cussing out the chariots if it was a demon or something. But he knew what it was. Second Kings 6:9, and the man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua sent unto the king of Israel, saying, behold, thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down. And the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of the Most High told him and warned of him of, and saved himself there not once nor twice. Therefore, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna read down here. 2 Kings 6:16, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So that's the holy angels, the heavenly hosts. All right, the Lord of Sabaoth means the Lord of troops. Okay, Lord of armies. All right, the armies, his mighty ones are. We have a whole fleet. We have a whole military in the heavens, man. An undefeatable military. Okay, got numbers, got power. Got everything that it's linked to Yahweh Yahushua. That's all you need to know. It can be 3 or 5. It can be 12. That's still the most powerful military on the planet. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So that's them angels, man. Okay. Now I got one more. This is Luke 21:28. And when those things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Why? Because the redemption or the salvation is coming by way of the chariots, which are vehicles that are operated by the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua through the angels, the heavenly hosts. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.